Hello, everyone, and thank you for giving me this opportunity. Today, I'd like to talk about my self-introduction. My name is Natsugawa, and I'm a student at Aoyama Gakuin University in Tokyo, majoring in intercultural communication. Since I was a child, I've had a strong interest in Japanese culture, especially in things that reflects harmony, hospitality, and mindfulness. One of those things is Japanese tea. It's not just a hobby for me, it's a part of my lifestyle. So today, I would like to share my journey with Japanese tea, how it shaped my leadership and passion for culture, and how I want to share it with the world. Let me start by talking about my relationship with tea. I began learning the tea ceremony when I was 12 years old, and ever since then, tea has been part of my everyday routine. In winter, I brew warm green tea in a Q's teapot, and in summer, I make cold barley or corn tea and keep it in the fridge. Depending on the sweets I have, wagashi or cookies, I choose a tea that complements with the flavor. For me, tea is not just a drink, it's a moment to pause, reset, and connect with others. It represents omotenashi or thoughtful hospitality, some things I want to share with the world. Now, I'd like to talk about a time when tea helped me grow as a leader. In high school, I joined a tea ceremony club that has only 3 members. The club was about to be shut down, and I was just the first year student. But I became the new leader. So I decided to rebuild this club. I promoted the club on social media and organized trial events to attract new students. As a result, the club grew from 3 to 35 members. But more people meant new challenges, like managing space and making sure everyone had time to practice. So I introduced the rotation system for practice, created new group roles, and made sure everyone felt involved. Thanks to our teamwork, we won the top cultural award at our school festival. This experience taught me how to lead a team, solve problems, and keep a strong sense of community. That leads me to one of my most meaningful experiences. In my final year of high school, I planned a tea event for exchange students from the UK. We served matcha, showed them how to wear yukata, and explained the meaning behind the tea ceremony. They enjoyed it so much, and it became a yearly event at my school. That day, I saw how tea can go beyond language, creating a space for learning, connection, and respect. It was the moment I realized tea is a cultural bridge. The experience inspired me to get involved in more international exchange. At university, I joined ION, a global education organization. As a facilitator, I have helped run workshops for children during Global Week, using English to talk about issues like the environment. I also led an online session with a student in Taiwan, where we introduced Japanese culture and talked about Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Many students said they wanted to learn more about Japan afterwards. This project made me realize that cultural exchange isn't about teaching, it's about sharing and growing together. So, why did I choose to study in the United States and at the North Central College? There are 2 main reasons. First of all, I want to study advanced communication courses, especially in media communication and gender communication. I'm majoring in communication studies at Aoyama Gakuin University, but I believe I can learn more global and practical ideas in the US. These topics are very important to me, and I'm excited to study them in a new environment. Second, I'm interested in culture exchange. North Central has a Japanese club and students who study Japanese. I think this is a great chance to share my culture and also learn more about American life. These are the reasons why I choose North Central College. During my time in the US, I want to share Japanese tea culture as a tea evangelist. I plan to host tea events at the Japanese club where students can try matcha, learn about tea etiquette, and ask questions in a relaxed atmosphere. It leads to students be familiar with Japanese culture more. I also hope to host about these experiences on social media in English to make Japanese tea more accessible and fun for international audiences. My goal is to show that tea isn't too formal or difficult. It's a warm invitation. Looking toward the future, my dream is to become a cabin attendant on international flights. I want to represent Japan by offering kind and thoughtful service, and by sharing Japanese culture with people from around the world. Sometimes, one meeting with a Japanese person can shape someone's image of the whole country. So, I want to be a small ambassador, using both tea and hospitality to leave a lasting impression. In the future, I hope to create programs that promote regional Japanese teas on flight or in airport, and helps travelers discover Japan through its traditions. In the end, I'd like to say thank you. Tea has shaped who I am as a student, as a leader, and as someone who wants to connect cultures. I believe that even a small cup of tea can create big understanding. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.